Sometimes I used to take the subway. People were yelling at me, but when I'm on the train, I didn't look at anybody. So I was like a typical New Yorker. I just looked down at the floor. So, because the thing is, if you make eye contact with people, they get confidence to come over and say, "Are you Frazier? Are you Frazier?" Who else could it be but Clyde? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Alcohol, right.
So the Knicks this season, they could take on numerous offensive identities. Even OG Anunoby, he's going to have plenty of opportunity to make things happen and to even create for himself. I mean, he took on that large payday, so I'm assuming the offensive role has got to open up to him. This right here, I want to see more of this. Pick and roll between Towns and Bridges. Bridges is a player who can just attack the lane, pull up anywhere from mid-range, floaters, fadeaways. This guy can do it all from in here. He also, in his first couple months in Brooklyn, he was a playmaker. He's a guy who kind of ran this offense. But there's going to be plenty of opportunities for OG here. Look at OG right here on this ghost screen. He's going to have Naz Reid fooled. At first, it looks like a screen, but he's just going to dip out. See, Naz Reid calls for the switch on Gobert. Now OG, man, with the crossover. Okay, OG, we see you. The Knicks low-key, they kind of have sneaky guys in this lineup right here. OG is kind of quiet, and also Josh Hart making something happen on offense with the slick penetration. There's going to be opportunities for everyone this season. This is a good take. Can't be mad at it. The Knicks offense this season looking like it's going to be more up-tempo, more free-flowing. Okay, OG, we got you. OG Olajuwon right here. Tibbs this season is definitely running a faster offense. No hesitation from OG. And you can also tell from the play of Deuce McBride coming off the bench. Tibbs is definitely giving these guys the green light to take any open shot they can. It doesn't matter how early in the shot clock or how many guys had touches before the shot goes up. And it's a beautiful thing to see. And with the Knicks' 4 key players, so many things happening at once. Right here, dribble handoff. Here's another action coming on right here. Dribble handoff to Payton. OG slips on the screen. And Payton with a nice pass. Nowadays, we just need serviceable guys really to kind of assist Brunson, OG, Mikal, and Towns. Just serviceable players who can guard different positions and who could be efficient. We don't really have to make another splash. But yeah, this season is going to be it's going to be one for the history books. Look at OG right here with the Beckham type play. There's going to be various parts of this season where Tibbs is going to be looking like Mike D'Antoni. Just certain stretches when we go, like, let's say on a West Coast run, we play the Pelicans, the Kings, those type of road trips. The Knicks offense, it might be looking a whole lot different. It might put the league on notice that the Knicks are more modernized when it comes to their offense. Now Towns right here, he could definitely drive. He's actually pretty versatile when he attacks the lane. But look at Bridges at the same time. He's making his cuts. Nice little dump off. And then, of course, OG, he's going to get plenty of opportunities this season. Got to work off that $40 million we paying him. Right here, 3-on-2. When I say Tibbs is giving guys the green light, it is no joke. OG, no hesitation. But when it comes to the three-point shooting, in some of the matchups this season, the Knicks are going to have to try to keep up with how many attempts from 3 that we're taking. You know, because depending on the night, teams like the Pacers, Celtics, Warriors, the Mavericks to a degree, and the Kings, if we fall so far behind them in three-point attempts, sometimes that is the game right there. So this looks like an adaptation from Tibbs, along with the coaching staff of the Knicks, to sort of double down on this with the acquisition of Towns, Mikal Bridges, and also last season OG. But this is a good scenario to pay attention to because last year in the NBA Finals, the Boston Celtics somehow shut down the Dallas Mavericks from even getting more three-point attempts than they did. Them having the ability to guard players one-on-one and not necessarily double for Luka took away the Dallas Mavericks' corner threes. So the Mavericks, even in the game that they won, they still had less three-point attempts than the Boston Celtics. And it almost took a record-setting shooting game in order for them to even pull that off and get the win. So the amount of shots attempted is going to be something to focus on as the year progresses.